Everyone in the village spoke of how breathtaking Abeni was. Her smile could brighten the gloomiest day, and even strangers stopped in their tracks to admire her. Mothers would whisper her name to their daughters as an example of grace and beauty. But one quiet evening everything changed. 1 year after her birthday, Abeni's grandmother passed and left her an ornate mirror, framed in carved ebony and said to reveal not just a face, but a person's true self. At first, she admired her reflection daily, delighting in her own perfection. But 12 months later, she caught sight of something strange. In the mirror, her skin appeared dull, her eyes hollow, her beauty fading before her very eyes. What she saw would shake her to her core and leave her desperate for answers. Abeni grew up in a lively town near the banks of the river Niger. The people there believed beauty was a blessing from the ancestors, a gift to be cherished and shared. From her earliest years, Abeni was showered with praise. As a teenager, she became the pride of the village, winning every local festival and sought after by suitors from distant lands. She was known for her striking features: smooth skin like polished mahogany, bright eyes that sparkled in the sun, and a graceful presence that made her unforgettable. Yet, alongside her beauty grew a quiet pride. On her 18th birthday, her grandmother, Nina, handed her the ancient mirror with a warning: "This does not lie. It shows who you are, not only what you look like." But Abeni laughed and hung the mirror in her room, using it only to admire herself day after day. At first, the mirror reflected back the flawless face she had always known. But months passed, and she began to notice small, unsettling changes. Her eyes in the mirror no longer sparkled. Her lips, usually full of life, now appeared cracked and pale. At times, she thought she saw faint cracks running across her reflection. Like broken pottery, Abeni grew agitated. She scrubbed her face with rare oils, bathed in scented water, and wore the finest garments she could find. Yet the mirror's reflection worsened. Worse still, people around her started to behave differently. Children stopped greeting her with cheerful waves. Friends avoided her gaze. Even her mother no longer praised her as she once did. Abeni, consumed by fear, shut herself in her room, staring at the mirror late into the night, willing it to show her former beauty. But the more she stared, the more the reflection darkened. Her eyes became hollow, her skin ashen, her beauty now a ghostly mask. Rumors spread through the village. Some said she was cursed. Others said she had offended the ancestors. But nobody knew what truly haunted her, except perhaps the mirror itself. On a market day, an elderly woman named Ifeoma came to her home. Ifeoma was known in the town for her